Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Ark, and today I got a video like nothing I've ever done before on Modern Warfare. A fucking creative ass video. Nonetheless, I'm so excited to show you guys this. But today we got my sniper tier list, all my sniper classes, my best clips with all the snipers, and I have them all ranked in order. A lot of thought and a lot of games played went into this, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna just start off by saying, if you're new, subscribe, and if you would like the video, I'd heavily appreciate it. I'm gonna go hella deep into this. Like, I'm gonna get so in depth, and I'm gonna go fucking crazy with the clips I show on screen and everything else encompassed with it. I don't even know what the fuck that word means, but here we go. First things first, I'm gonna start off with the best gun in all of Modern Warfare. I don't give a fuck. It's the best sniper. It's the best gun. The Mark II. I made a video on it before, but dear God, this is easily the most elite gun in the game. As you can see with my clips on the screen, like, I have just been shredding all Modern Warfare with this gun. Nothing competes with it. It's the fastest shooting, has really good damage, and with all the things like the scopes and the monolithic suppressor you could throw on this bitch, dear God, is it overpowered. Now, one thing I'm going to say with this tier list is that this is my opinion. If you want to throw your comment down below if you have a better tier list, you know, just say from top to bottom what's the best, what's the worst snipers, but this is just mine, so take it with a grain of salt. But this is correct in my opinion. Like, I feel like I hit this bitch right on the head with where these guns rank in this game. But yeah, just in case you're wondering if you want to see like a class setup, I'm going to show a timestamp on the screen. I'll have all my class setups and sensitivities and settings and stuff like that. There's a timestamp. Go there if you want to see all that. But right now, I'm going to show you guys why my tier list is what it is, and, you know, the best clips I have with said gun. So with that being said, S stands for Superior, Mark II, #1. Next thing on the list in the A category is going to be the Kar 98. I'm not saying that it's better than the AX50. I think that they're both ranked the same, but the Kar 98 is absolutely disgusting. The way it aims in, you know, its cockback speed, its damage is all super fire. Absolutely love the gun. You could throw so many different things on it. Like with Iron Sight, it's a whole different feel to the gun. It reloads different. There's just so many things about this gun that make it A tier. I fucking love it. Its range is fantastic. Its accuracy is amazing. The gun is an A easy. AX50 is next thing on the A list. Again, a gun I absolutely fucking love. This gun would be, you know, maybe a little higher than the Kar for me. Anyway, just because of the ammo capacity in the gun, you can get that bitch all the way up to 9 now. They added 9 bullets that you can have in the AX50. But yeah, this gun's ADS a little slower than the Kar, which is, you know, it's only negative, but its ADS is still relatively quick. Its fucking damage range is so good. It's just such a smooth gun. I absolutely love. And yeah, that's why it's an A category for me. The next guns up are the Dragunov and the HDR, both in the B category. I would rate the HDR a little higher if it could be like, you know, right in between A and B, whatever that would be. But yeah, for the Dragunov, I absolutely love the Dragunov. I haven't used it a whole bunch, but when you throw on like the Plague Sore variant, which is its own little thing you have to unlock, it's actually a really good gun. It's got decent damage, hella bullets. The ADS is okay, but I don't know. The gun's a little wonky for me, which is why it's in the B category. I don't really have that many clips with it. But, you know, that's just why it's in the B category. The HDR, on the other hand, like I said, it's a little bit better. I fucking love this gun. Its ADS is kind of whack, but the gun is just so, like, smooth. It's a beautiful ass gun. If the ADS was faster, it'd probably be one of my favorite guns. And, you know, there is a debate for the HDR itself. Like, I could throw in the A category maybe, but, you know, that's just a preference thing. I think the cockback is a little too slow. The gun, you know, it just doesn't have, like, that snap and, like, fastness that I enjoy in a sniper.
Oh my god.
And then there's the EBR and the D category. Fuck that gun. That gun is garbage. Alright, what's good, people? I'm back. I'm about to give you all the inside scoop, the fucking most refined classes in the game. About to give it to you nice, easy, breezy. Be sure to comment I love you or ILY, and I'll be sure to reply to you guys if you made it this far. Now here we go, people. This is my main go-to Mark II class. I'm gonna go through each of these as quickly but like as in-depth as I can. I'm gonna show you each of my classes, all the guns I just showed you before, all the good ones anyway. I'm not gonna be showing the Dragunov or the EBR, but I'm gonna go through every other gun in depth, like the solo gun class itself, and then I'm going to show you the main swap class that I use, and then my sensitivities. Alright, here we go. I'm going to show you guys my straight up Mark II class. This puppy is absolutely fucking decked out. Holy shit, there's so many things you can do with this class. First thing I'm going to say is to have on a laser, FFS Mark II Sport Com, stipple grip tape, and sleight of hand. Those are the 4 things you should always have on this class. Always guaranteed. Don't fucking change anything else. The only things you should be changing, you don't need a barrel, is the optic or the muzzle. I don't know what to say about this gun. Like, there's just so many different sights you could throw on it to make it feel like a different gun. With the variable zoom, the sniper scope goes super hard. The VLK is so fire. The iron sight is so good. And the other one is a Solo Zero. Oh, no, not that one. The Solo Zero NVG enhanced. Dear God, I just hit my knee on my desk. So yeah, you should be doing that, or you should take off the optic and throw on the monolithic suppressor with the iron sight. Oh my God, I'm telling you, stick with those things that I just said, and this gun will treat you so fucking well. Now here's the rest of the class that I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you this for the rest of the guns, but I'm going to show you this one time. I run the Deagle, just fully decked out things, no need to worry about that. My perks are EOD, Hardline, and Battle Hardened, and the reason I use Hardline is because I use the Specialist perks, people. This is the fucking elitist thing you could throw on in the game. Don't run kill streaks, run these, man. You get quick fix, tune up, and scavenger. This helps with like streaking and staying alive and getting your tack insert faster, and hardline helps you get these a kill earlier. And the last things I run is C4 or a throwing knife, and then stim shot. That's all you need to know. This is the most elite class in the game. All right, now we're on to my car class. This thing's easy as shit. Ain't nothing too crazy about this one. You should only have like maybe 2 setups on the car, and this thing will always do you well. Like I said with the Mark II, you need laser, F-Tac Sport Comp, stipple grip tape, and sleight of hand. All of these 3 things, the stock, the rear grip, and the laser, are strictly for ADS. This goes for any sniper in the game. You should always max out your ADS with anything on the sniper. Max out the ADS. You should really only be fucking with the variable zoom or the sniper scope. If that's not the case, just take off the optic and then throw on the 25.1 inch barrel. That'll make it iron sight and increase the damage. That thing is just so fucking disgusting with iron sight and the increased damage. That's really all I got to say for the car. Moving on to my AX50, this is where things can get a little tricky because they have added a lot of things to this gun, and shit just goes down with all the AX50 classes you can run, and everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you don't, first thing you're going to want to do is throw on the 17-inch barrel, the tack laser, the Sten guard, and the stipple grip tape. Those all increase ADS. Now, where I'm going with this is you could take off maybe, you know, stippled grip tape or something like that, and then throw on the 9-round mag. It does decrease ADS, but dear God, 9 bullets is so elite with this gun. If you can just learn to, like, you know, handle the ADS speed being a little slower, Jesus fucking Christ, you're gonna be popping out clips. Then the last thing you're going to want to throw in is focus. HDR and the AX50 are the only 2 things I would say you need focus on. Like, all the other guns seem to not have that much recoil, but dear God, when you're in scope with the AX50 and you get shot, you get sent to Mars if you don't have focus on. So yeah, be sure to have all this right here, or take off, you know, the 9-round and add stippled. It's whatever you're feeling, but that's the only thing I would recommend for this. Do not change the optics. Don't change anything else. Just stick with this class. And last but not least, the easiest class in fucking Modern Warfare is the HDR. There is nothing really too complicated about this one. First thing I'm gonna say is tack laser, stalker scout, and focus. Now, the reason there's only 3 things on this one is because it is just the slowest, most clunkiest gun in the fucking game. What you could do is throw on 7 or 9 round. I would say 7. I would not tell you to go 9 because it's going to slow down the ADS too much, but 7 is playable once you get used to it. The same deal with the AX50, but you know, the class works really well with whatever you have. I would not tell you to do anything else. Don't fucking change anything else besides this or that. Just keep this class and you'll be set with the HDR. Alright, now moving on to the actual last class is my swap class. This is the best class in the game. I've been said this class is fucking disgusting, and I promise you, if you copy it, you will run lobbies if you are a decent sniper. Now, what you're going to want to do, I put on sniper scope just because I wasn't feeling iron sight, but you're going to want to run iron sight with the suppressor on this one because it's a short range gun and a long range gun. The Mark II short range with iron sight, the suppressor is super elite. If somebody's far away, you up with the AX50 class, and you know, these are the same class I showed you earlier, just with overkill on, and throw these classes on, and you'll absolutely decimate kids. Now, things are a little different in the perk section of this one because you're going to need overkill and amped. Amped makes you swap faster, and overkill so you can have 2 guns. So you throw those on, and then you harden. It's the first 2 things you get from the perk specialist, and then quick fix as your last one. So yeah, that's really it for my classes. Now I'm going to move on down to my sensitivities and stuff like that, all my settings. So many people have been asking for these, like, it's actually crazy, so I figured I'd make an updated video of it. So, you know, if you asked for it, hopefully you made it this far into the video, because here you go. I run 1313 111 ADS multiplier. The 0.7 is for red guns. This one is for snipers. I've been really messing around my sensitivities recently, but 13 seems to be the way for me right now. My button layout is tactical flipped. I think if you use L1, R1, which are like the bumpers, You aim in a little faster. It's not like the whole, go down with the trigger thing. It's like instant. My aim response curve type is standard. Controller vibration disabled. Controller vibration just fucks up your shot, and I stand behind that. My aim assist is standard. Don't be fucking with this. Precision is garbage. If you have it on, trust me, you will like it if it's off. Really, the only other important thing I need to show you guys is my color blend type. Throw on Trit and Opia or whatever. It just makes the game look much better. Trust me, just throw this on. It like increases the saturation and shit like that. It makes it look so nice. It doesn't make anything look dull or whatever. It just makes the game look really fucking good. And then my audio I have on Boost High. That's literally all you need to know. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. That's really all I got for you guys today, man. I hope you enjoyed. If you made it this far, drop a like. It was a fucking crazy ass video to make. I'm not gonna lie, this shit took me forever. I edited some parts and then did this commentary at the end, but holy shit, I did not think it would take this long. Like I said, be sure to comment your sniper tier list below. I'll do a little example. My pinned comment will be the example. But I love you guys so much. Thanks for pulling up to the vids, man. I've been going crazy. Be sure to follow my Twitter and Twitch. It's gonna be like the first 2 links in the description. If you made it this far and you're not following those, go follow those and subscribe, etc. I love you guys so much. Have a fucking blessed ass day. Hopefully you guys' Thanksgiving was lit. Y'all already know I'm gonna grind the fuck out of YouTube. Love you guys so much. Have a good one. Deuces.